Oh, jeez, we got rushed into that. I wasn't
Right.
ready. Oh, where are my notes?
I know. I mean, I wasn't ready
One
either.
note.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
Patrick's never
I
ready.
have some. I have some notes.
Patrick's always ready.
No, I'm never ready.
No notes for like my character.
Megan is the
God
one
damn
who's
it.
always ready. Megan's like,
You didn't talk with Mike about your ghost, did you?
Nope.
Megan's
Do it
like,
live.
I've been ready since 3 p.m.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Their names will be lost forever because he told me the names verbally once
No.
while we were drunk.
Chungus
I did not
and
take
Walla
your
Walla
notes
Bing
last
Bang.
time. I think I know what happened.
Who?
I was not taking notes.
The ghosts. Those are their names.
Good
I
night,
know their
bud.
names.
Good night, Legan.
See you
Well,
later,
I don't.
dude.
How do you not know their names?
Because I searched through all of our Discord conversations and they didn't exist in there. And the only time we discussed them once, and I was drunk.
Buddy, it hasn't been once.
Well, he was drunk all the time.
Because you've had this exact same conversation with me before about you not remembering them.
Only last week.
And did you write them down last week?
You didn't tell me last week.
Great seeing y'all.
Wheat, please. Drink so much you forget shit.
Hey, the vodka's thing and it's got a mule, and sometimes you have come in your butt.
That's a great way to roll into the episode.
I'm trying to bring the energy up.
Yep.
Everybody,
I'm
anyone who
low.
might be watching, sorry.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm not sorry about any of it.
I
Alright.
apologize for nothing.
Did you get the guys updated in Foundry?
No,
Okay. Because I was...
because I tried it with one person, and then you said don't do that because he's not ready yet. And then I tried it with another person, and Vilma said she hadn't done her spells yet. So I went, I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah, you got to do the people
call.
who are always on top of things. So
Just-
Morgan.
So just Morgan? Okay,
Morgan.
so Morgan, I'll do Morgan real quick.
To be fair, mine is also done.
What dragon are you?
Dialogue.
Sometimes I feel like Morgan has like one of those time stones or whatever, and you can like look at all of the different permeations of his character, like over time, to see what's the best combination of things. Oh no, that's just he doesn't have a job. That's right.
It's on to me.
The setup, I didn't know. I didn't know where we're going with that one.
We got there.
We did. We eventually got there.
I played Oblivion today.
You're Agni now for some reason.
No, I don't want to be Agni.
Well, you're Agni now for some reason.
God damn it. Export JSON. Finish.
That
Okay. Should work now. I didn't hit export JSON. That's my bad. Because we did this on Sunday last time.
we did.
It really only lets you do it one time.
Well, you know,
So
Yeah,
I'm just
but just-
Agni. I mean, I can just run it through here
yeah, there
if
you
we
go.
have to.
It says Mr. Temp Agni.
Okay. Well, I'm a jackass. Sorry.
I think you need.
You do currently have an Agni tab.
Well, that shouldn't matter, should it?
It does. It looks at what it's. It looks at what it's open. Right
Well,
now.
I'm on Oglocks, though. But okay, I closed Agni and did it again.
I suppose that is kind of like something that happens. Like if everybody's playing like super absorbed and binging this
Let me
game that
try
comes
one more
out,
time.
usually like the ability to have conversations with humans just goes out the window. It really takes some time
Nope, still
to
Agni.
readjust when you
Okay, I'll just run
reintegrate
it on
with
here.
human society.
Fun.
Mhm.
What the fuck are you talking about?
To butt Hymens,
being
everybody.
a
Butt
zombie
Hymens.
because of video games
May your
and
butt
butt
hymen
hymens.
be broken in the way you see fit. Shiloh.
Cheers.
Good one.
Cheers.
See, this is what happens when you miss all the wonderful interactions we have during wrestling.
They insist on repeating them when they see you next.
Yeah. She's like, give me another one, goddammit.
And get you
We're going to talk about butt hymens. I need another one.
351974.
Yeah, 1 second. Okay.
I don't know if you need that or not.
333161.
That's exactly what I said. Let's see what it brings up.
Damn it! Really? What number did you say?
351974.
If you use a different device, it gives you a different number.
I think it was the same one.
Was it?
I would like some tequila
You had
before
a
it's gone
laptop,
because the
didn't you?
tequila always disappears first.
Wasn't it your laptop?
It doesn't because I drink it.
It's true.
It's not just you.
No, it's just Megan.
Mm-hmm.
Megan, you have a horrible fucking problem.
You know
Why are
what?
you
You're right.
I wasn't
What-
drinking
which one
the
are you
tequila
talking
when you're
about?
not here.
What
Yeah,
number?
which problem?
Which problem are you talking about?
First one, then the other.
Do you want to try mine again? I can give you the number. Make
No,
sure
I'm
that's right.
doing his.
Okay.
We wait turns.
Damn it. We'll
Call for you when he's ready.
Right.
I don't know why I'm doing that.
Well, here's what we're going to do.
Can you
I don't
all
either.
just send me? Can you all just send me your JSON in fucking Discord?
Nope.
And then
Because I'm not logged into Discord on the computer.
I don't
So
know
I
that
thought
I.
you don't look at Discord.
Do it on your phone. Do it on the phone.
I can probably do it on my phone.
I don't know that I can.
Just put it in group notes.
No, I mean the file.
No, I've already got yours going.
Uh,
I've already got yours going. It's
You just
taking a
want the
really long
number,
time.
not the file, right?
It's taking a really long time to do.
Just give me the number, not the file.
Yeah, just the number.
I'm going to put it in,
Put it in
what do you say,
notes.
camping.
There you
Oh,
go.
we'll put it in group notes.
It's gonna be some
Please
kind
don't
of
put it in general because
activation
73
code
gifts
or
will show up and
something.
they'll disappear.
stop.
Come on.
All right, well, this is happening.
I don't know
We're-
why Quinlan isn't loading. Okay, count us in. Let's just do this.
All right, we're just going to count in. Here we go. 5, 4, 3. Oh!
Hey, welcome back. This is the library. It's Wednesday. This is episode 11. Welcome to the crew.
Yeah.
You're all pirates. Do you? And get a yar out of that one.
You heard the man. Give him a yar.
I did.
No, go.
You were
Val,
talking
Pirates
over.
on the moon.
You're a pirate now, Val. You just got.
I wanted to make that joke, but I couldn't. We're not on the moon, and it doesn't rime.
That,
You're
okay,
kind of in
that
space.
I tried
I
Pirates in
guess
Space.
that's piratey. Sure. Mhm.
Couldn't think of a good rhyme.
We're pirates on this space.
We carry our space.
Wow, you and Chad should start a
You rhyme
band.
space with space. Good work, Fred Durst.
I thought that was pretty fucking good. We should totally start a band.
Okay,
So-
still not
I-
reporting.
I would
so
like
we
to-
just need
I
to
would-
copy and paste the text of the
Unable to
JSON
fetch
file.
character with path builder ID 3. Okay, what's your
No,
fucking number again?
he's tried to do that.
351974, right?
Yeah, it's one less.
351974.
It is not importing you,
I think it's just another reason to hate Foundry.
buddy. Nothing's better. It's the best thing.
I like it. It's working fine. We got the visuals on Foundry. We got all the good stuff on Path Builder. We're good.
Grandpa over here just wants to go back to pen and paper.
No, that's him.
What? No, I won't. I liked using that one.
Hey,
thing
everybody! What
that
happened
you and I
last
had.
week
was good.
or last
Hey.
time we played? I don't. Time means nothing.
All right, here we go in 5, 4. Morgan, what did we do last week?
We opened on a deserted beach, walking up to the town of Mortala, of course, Mortala. And it was a Pirates of the Caribbean sort of island town. We entered.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Vel remembered that was from books, like or it was a real place, but it's a setting in a lot of books too.
It looked like a goddamn buffet.
Yeah. I suppose I should explain that outburst.
Oh,
Well, I mean, you know,
there were a lot of drunken people stumbling around.
yeah, and you know
and
was out of practice. Okay.
Remy is, of course, a thief,
Well,
and
apparently not a great one.
Not a good one.
he immediately got caught. And he managed to get away with some help from Vel.
Yeah.
And from
Thanks,
his throat. Also, he's frisky, by the way.
I sure am.
We all gathered in the bar in the town, which is named something. I don't know if Mike even told us.
Called the bar.
Yeah.
You
The
did.
Gentle Swab.
The Gentle Swab, of course.
Gentle.
Okay, somebody's writing it down.
I
so-
am now because
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I did.
I remember him saying a name. I just couldn't remember. And we were hanging out there when a group of pirates from the beach accosted us, and we
Hooligans.
we fast fought that battle. We didn't really actually fight it because we didn't want to.
They were a level lower than the ones who fight on
Yeah.
the beach, so.
And then eventually O'Reilly met up with us again, and we were trying to find a ship by the dockyards, and we realized that most of the ships, almost all, or well, all of the ships that were there were more like props than actual ships. They were like anchored in the water. They weren't not anchored with an anchor.
Right. I mean, it was just like there, and they didn't move.
Yes, like they were
Like we were in a book.
like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Why am I in charge of telling this?
You started talking.
He told me to.
Yeah, and you listen to me. I mean, it's the first time for everything, I guess.
So anyway, we had to go find a boat. A boat. We noticed that there was a galleon off in the bay that appeared to be functioning. So we went, and I think Vel had the idea to try to ambush those pirates again and see if we could trace them back to their lair, which sort of worked. We ambushed the pirates, and Vel stole their boat. We didn't find their lair, but we did get their boat, which got us to the galleon. And on the galleon, which was indeed a real boat, we encountered a drunken pirate guy named
Mustafa Regal,
the greatest of all time. And he explained to us that he was the author of this book. He knew that, but he was also a character in the book. He was the character from Mustafa Regal's perspective, regaling his story, his tales.
Which might be the only character in this book that is properly represented.
Probably.
Well, I mean, at least in detail, whether those details are right. I mean, I guess we don't know. I mean, does any of us know Mustafa?
I
know
know.
Mustafa? Have you hung out with him before?
None of you were. alive.
Anybody? No. Okay. Well, there we go. We don't know.
And so we found out that the name of the ship was Lohomora, I think. Is that right?
La Homora.
La Homora. And we discovered that he was more sentient than the other characters. He knew he was in a book and was able to have a conversation with us. He was a drunken idiot, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So he said he was gonna take a nap. We explored the ship a little bit. It's a pretty big ship. It's got plenty of places to sleep. There's places for animals. There's like crafting areas. There's a little prison if we need to detain someone.
And I got dibs on all the treasure.
And there was a treasure, a locked off treasure part that Remy called dibs on. None of the rest of us wanted it. Well, none of the rest of us that were with you wanted it.
I got dibs.
Many of the rest of us.
You ever walked into somebody's house and said, seen a safe and went, "That's mine."
Yep.
Dibs.
While they were home.
I believe many of the rest of us tried to convince him that stealing a bunch of shit from the owner of the boat, who we relied upon for our escape, would be ill-advised.
Well, yeah, to do it right now. Yeah, sure.
Well,
But
my
what about,
point
you know-
more was, what the hell are we gonna do with a bunch of treasure in the maelstrom? How are we gonna get that around?
Well, I don't have all the answers.
Anyway,
I just got dibs.
We did learn that also that
I gotta
the
explain
supplies
this to everybody now. Is that what we gotta do?
the supplies of the ship seem to refill on their own, so we don't have to worry
Right.
about starving. We woke up the next day after Vel had kicked all the other beds out of the sleeping area, so Vel has a private room. The rest of us have a cuddle puddle in the next room.
Mm-hmm.
We woke up and went to talk to Mustafa, and we came up with the plan. We sort of came up with the plan to go to one of the forts that are listed on the map.
Yeah.
Because we got to go do something, and we all got assigned various roles on the ship
Mm-hmm.
to various degrees of success.
Does anybody remember what they did?
I was at the front of the boat.
I had to climb up to look at things.
Me
You
too.
did, and you were terrible at climbing.
I did too, but I was really good at climbing.
Except
Yeah.
I wasn't because I have a climbing speed that I conveniently remembered.
Oof.
I did
Okay.
tell her that she should probably start wearing underwear.
Probably
It's a
applies to all of
spa
us,
day.
honestly.
I'm porky pigging it.
I know. It probably applies to
Well,
all
no,
of
I'm
us.
not. I'm wearing pants because I gotta, I need something to keep my massive scrotum in.
I wish every character you had didn't have some genitalia thing going on. It's
Some version of elephantitis.
it's legitimately
Terrible.
upsetting.
Makes you wonder.
What
Oh,
was
it's
what was everyone
tiny.
else doing?
I don't know why it's tiny. It's like, I mean, it's not a micro.
I was
pretty close.
The amount of protesting you do makes it feel like it is.
Mog, what were you doing?
I was gonna blurt out my assignment, but it doesn't feel important.
No, blurt it out.
I was assigned to the mast on the aft end of the ship, from my understanding.
Ooh, he knows the language and everything.
You also had a little talk with a ghost.
Oh, right.
I did do that, yes.
Do you remember the ghost?
Yes, I remember that I had a conversation with Caitlin, and her advice was basically go with the flow, and you'll find the answers.
No, her advice was forge your own path.
That's basically the same thing as forging your own.
She's a blacksmith. What do you want her to fucking say?
How many paths did you
I'd
forge,
say they're kind of
Caitlin?
different,
Huh? She
Go with
created,
the
she
flow.
created an entire mercantile.
Yeah, did she forge them?
Huh?
Did she forge them?
How
How did
does-
she make them?
How does one forge a path? It's a turn of phrase, you idiot. How do you turn a phrase?
I don't think they're playing over there. I'm gonna talk to this table for a while.
Okay. We're the ones engaging.
I don't know what my assignment was.
Thanks, man.
Happy about your decision to talk to that too?
Nah, I have an answer.
Come back!
I just wrote down after much disorganization, we set out for one of the forts.
Yes. So that's where we are. We set sail.
I'm standing at the front of the boat.
After 3 to 4 failed attempts of Mustafa trying to start a sea shanty that none of you knew, he just stops.
I'd like to role play that if we could.
No.
Let's not.
We're pirates on the moon.
Oh, pirates on the moon.
We're not on a
moon. Coming home
Flying
soon
here.
to the moon.
We will be.
He died in a typhoon.
Oh, that's good. I'll write that down.
Back to your station.
What did
Stop
Mog
right.
say? I couldn't hear him from the front.
Yes, that's the point of the ship. It's quite loud. Crow's nest.
That's you. That's you. Bell.
Watcher.
Bell.
What?
What?
You have to speak up. It's high up here.
You're high.
Yes, I'm high up here.
That's irresponsible.
Yeah,
What?
I would have thought of that.
Who's on first?
Make sure we are at least a half mile off the shore. I'll fucking do it.
Yes, I can see the shore from here.
Should I cut this rope?
No, why would you cut that rope?
That's what you said, that I gotta be ready to cut things.
Don't cut the rope. You tie it
No,
off.
I tie off the rope. Oh, it's tied off.
Everyone's about to lose their jobs.
Did you say we could be done with our jobs?
Oh, she heard that one. Fantastic.
You're certain you can see the shore?
Yes.
Put the book down.
No.
Hard to port.
Reflex save from everyone, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead. Reflex save.
I
I think Quinlan was downstairs. I don't think he was.
Ooh.
I don't think he was on the deck. But
Yeah, I don't remember.
your job was
You were. Oh fuck! What were you doing? Remy was up on the.
you were
top.
main mast.
Mm-hmm.
You were main mast. That's true. You were on the deck, main mast. Everybody reflex.
Damn it!
Natural 20 for a 36.
I'm still Agni. Okay.
That's the only good roll I'll have all night. Right there.
29.
19.
33.
21.
I don't like that he looked at me.
Good evening, Hesh. We will hydrate in due time.
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll a athletics for your to not get thrown from the boat.
How about a 19?
Og is thrown from the boat.
Splash.
That wasn't the one I wanted to get. Man overboard!
Og overboard!
There's a good chance to practice, everyone. The side ropes you throw. Side rope. Quinlan! Quinlan! Side rope, throw it over to.
Where did he find a tiny device like that?
Quit looking at your phone.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Grab the rope.
There you go. It's
Grab the rope.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, it's on your
I
right.
have to swim to it.
It's on your right.
I got it. I got it. Thank
It's on-
you,
oh,
Remy.
I'm sorry. It's on your starboard side. Right side.
Okay,
I
now-
believe he is getting frustrated because you are being pedantic.
Oh. I thought what?
Hydrate.
No, I'm. Never
Shout out to
mind. I
Ash.
probably
Shy
didn't hear that.
Which one of you artistic people want to make a pinkies? We need an actual pinky at some point.
Don't we have one of them?
I
No,
thought
just
we
have-
created one.
We don't have pinkies. We have something called pinkies.
Well, that's you.
Well, we have the dirk. We have the
I could
dirky
have swore I
pinky
made one.
that Patrick made.
Oh, okay.
Has the pinky with shot glass in hand.
Oh yeah. No, you're correct.
Okay.
I don't see. I don't use it enough anymore. Here, let me get some in chat right quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ash just threw some up.
There you go. Thank you.
I probably could find some time to work on some other emotes we might need.
Go with a Wheatley's butthole.
I get to the back up on deck.
How do you graphically
Thanks, Quinlan.
represent
Appreciate
a
it.
buttheim?
I shake off like a dog.
You need to be ready at all times. If a storm comes in, it could shove the boat, and I need to maneuver it in a manner to have us always pointed toward the waves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but we'll see it. We'll see the storm
Now,
coming.
granted,
though, right?
there's not a storm written into this story.
Oh yeah, you kind of know everything that's gonna happen. That's
I caught this
good
while
point.
I
I
was
don't.
I caught this while I was out there, Quinlan, and I hand you a fish.
mean, you like forget every time? Does it just
Appreciate
start
it.
over?
Well, here's the thing. Every time any of us are killed, we do in fact go a little brain dead.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Oh, so you get killed at some point. Oh.
well, no, I actually don't remember what I backtracked through the story in order to stay safer.
Oh, okay.
So I don't
okay. So
know what's coming forward.
I see.
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to sail a ship backwards?
Mm,
Very sober.
not even all that sure how to sail a ship forwards. So.
I have an idea. I'll put it to a vote. We're either heading to the Stranded Mary or the Seer. And just a heads up, the Seer is awful.
Could we have a little more info?
Oh, well.
The only info I have, I know more than this, but I don't currently know more than this. It's very frustrating.
I get that too.
Have you ever had a dream and then you try to explain it later on in the day and you really only get a little bit out?
All the time.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. The Seer is guarded by things.
Things we need to kill to get through.
They eat my crew. They eat my crew. Let's go to the Stranded Mary.
Okay.
Okay.
It is where the captain of the Skullmane Pirates calls home.
Mog, I'm sorry I got us into this.
Apology accepted.
That means when it gets worse later, keep in mind, this is chapter 1.
You can't get mad at me about it.
Yeah.
I already apologized.
All right. You sail. And you head. Yep. I gotta stop making this smaller. It's not gonna help me. You head around the island. You're moving fairly slow. Even most of you who haven't spent a lot of time in boats know this. And that has to do with the near to the shores are very rocky along the entirety of this. You see very few places to actually moor or set anchor. Yeah, it's a thin channel. He points out that there's a fort over here as you pass. You don't really see it from the boat. You see trees, and you maybe see the tip of an aged tower over the tree line. Is all.
Okay.
What you would assume is 8 hours. You start to get close to the Stranded Mary.
So, Mustafa, what exactly is the Stranded Mary?
Some fool a million years ago took the prettiest ship in the fucking archipelago and put it in a couple of big rocks. It was called the Mary, and now it's the Stranded Mary.
I get it.
That was succinct.
It was,
Surprisingly.
for whatever reason, it was strongest damn ship. Didn't break. I just couldn't get it out. So they built a little town around it.
Okay.
Maybe he didn't want to get it out. Maybe it's done.
Maybe what was done?
You know, just done. It's like, well, I don't want to do anything anymore, so I'm just gonna put the boat up here, and I'm just gonna stay here.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've lived in this head for a while.
Hmm.
I don't believe the actual Mustafa Regal had any rhyme or reason for anything
Wow.
he wrote down.
Okay.
Cool.
I and he are fucking idiots.
Wow. It's really self-aware.
Yeah, you've done a lot of
It's
a
an
lot of
ex-
you time.
It's an existential nightmare.
A lot of
Way to do that inside work, pal.
It's doing me. I'm not doing it.
Constant introspection does often take us to a dark place. Very dark.
Getting close. We'll need to anchor and send in one of the dinghies.
It's not going to disappear, is it?
No. My boat will never leave me.
Alrighty.
I just want to congratulate you all on great personal growth for not chuckling at the word dinghies.
Oh, I chuckled on the inside.
Belmora can't hear us. Belmora!
I can see the shore.
As we're stopped.
Og, ready an axe. We will cut my own mast down.
I'm done with this book. Can you send up another?
I'm not.
I'll toss the book down.
Oh, incoming! Incoming! You almost got him.
Come on down. We're going for a what do they call it?
Furlough.
Oh,
It's only if you fucking drink.
so a furlough.
Shore party, away team.
Party is what I was thinking.
All right.
I hope there's a clown.
I'll climb down with my excellent climb speed.
And you're based on last week, fear of climbing.
We can sometimes fear what we're good at.
Yeah. Murdering billionaires. All right, Og, to oars.
All right, everybody in.
Mustafa stands in the front of the boat, one leg up, on the front of the boat, leaning forward.
Whoa. Look at that. You know, that really works. I'm gonna remember that for when I get my own crew.
I need to ask you, is this obnoxious?
Yes.
Extremely.
He sits down.
And in my sailing experience, widely impractical. In fact, no one would ever do that.
If a wave hits us, you're going overboard.
I have a deep-seated need to do it every time. And I know, and I was wondering if it was obnoxious. Ooh, that guy sucked.
Especially if one were crossing a river that's flooded with ice and snow is coming down sideways.
Well, sometimes you're racist and drunk. Taking an entire army across a fucking nice river just because somebody said made fun of your penis in rhyme. Actually happened. And it turns out, fuck it. You ever ride blackout and then it goes good? Man, I don't know.
Yep. It's not stupid if it works.
There. All right. Welcome.
Ooh.
The Stranded Mary is what he calls
To
it.
the Stranded Mary. You see the Mary at first. It is not only stuck between massive, massive rocks. That shit ain't even in the water. They ramped it. Somebody said, "Hold my beer," and really planted that thing there. And it's unharmed. The masts are still up. They've been replaced with flags of different origins. But you see people upon the deck. This looks like just a tiny little pirate town, as opposed to Mortala, which has a little more civilization brought to it. This is a illicit port by any stretch of the imagination.
Where do you want me to aim this thing?
Just the beach there.
Okay. I should be able to hit a beach.
If you fucking can't, then you're in the right boat. Oh. Why?
Oh, we've got 99 problems, but a beach ain't one.
That's the one that got laughs. I'm with him. I don't think it's... So what's our plan here, Captain? Well, the captain of the Skullman Pirates is here. This is just... I've fought him a few times. A big lad, but... fightable. He's got a collection of treasures. His version of treasures is larger than others.
Oh?
He sees everything that is worth a bit of coin as treasure, not just the shinies. If more of your books have been falling from the sky, he would have had his men collect them.
Oh.
So he's literate.
I doubt it. He's a fucking ogre.
That's racist.
It is. Holy shit. This guy sucked. I fucking sucked. I wanted to fight you on that for a second. And
That's called growth.
No, I'm a different person. Oh, fuck. No, am I the same person?
It depends. Are you
I
a
can't-
static
no, I
character
can't do
or
this
are you
right
a
now.
dynamic character?
I can't do this right now. Nope.
I like if he looks at Og in existential dread, like trying to figure shit out, Og would just be like, I'm Og.
You give me hope.
Both Og and Remy are just smiling at him. just there and smiling. Remy's smile looks a little more aggressive than it should, though.
Remy's showing a lot of teeth.
He is really happy, but it does look like he's going to bite you.
It does make people nervous when Tanuki smile.
Yeah, I know.
Do you need any of this?
I'm good.
All right. You make it to the beach. The first thing that greets you is a collection of cages that a few random ne'er-do-wells are stuck in.
Just
Do they look like ne'er-do-wells?
Well, they look unshowered, unkempt.
No, like kids or anything like that. Right?
No.
Okay.
There is no distinction on gender, but they don't.
Just how stereotypically is this written? Like, do they have like eye patches and scars? And
I would say half the people in this town would have eye patches and or peg legs, based entirely on how the rest of this. You saw a guy with 3 peg legs.
Good for
wow.
him.
Was he a centaur?
Hey,
No, just talented.
His name was Tripod.
tripod. Hey.
Got his lower half blown off by a cannon and was like, fuck it.
I walk up to one of the cages. What do you got to do to get in the cage?
Water.
Holy shit! They put you in the cage for what? No, that's not true. No, what'd you do?
Water.
Hey, Remy. We're in a book.
Okay. I'm just curious. I don't want to end up in there.
I'll
okay?
be
I'm
honest
just-
with you, Remy. I don't believe the real Mustafa speaks to people unless they seem useful.
Okay.
Or have massive tits based on every woman he puts in this book.
I tossed the guy a water skin that I have.
Water. Water.
Yeah. It's right there, pal. It's right. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Keep helping him, bud.
I'll pick up my water skin.
Uh,
Okay.
I'd like everyone to roll perception real quick.
Remy, I level with you. I was also tempted.
25.
I just want to be a good person. 28.
28.
18.
21.
21. Not Velmora and not Mog. What are you two looking at?
I'm distracted by the fictional characters begging for water.
You would see 21 isn't bad. You would see that there is a Bordeaux here, and you can tell by
Like the dog, the wine, what? Bordeaux.
the
A brothel?
Brothel.
Or Bordello?
Yeah. You would. It has an old school performance stage, which only happens in like smaller towns.
Okay.
So they're not only people of the night. They also put on little shows. It's half theater, half fuck house. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Like a donkey show.
every so Blazing Saddles.
The only thing that you can see outside is the stage, and then sort of the greeters, if you will. You know what I mean? The stage would have some singers, maybe a musician, or two. You definitely don't see none of you see an ogre. You know that.
So I'm guessing our ogre friend is in the big boat?
Aye. He is. We'll have to make a grand entrance. The three of you who rolled better, you see off in the jungle, maybe a mile or two from where you are, a bookshelf falls out of the sky and crash lands somewhere.
Quinn. You see that, right?
Yeah, I did. We may have to skip the festivities here in town and head over that way.
I pull out a piece of paper and do my best to try to coordinate with where the sun at.
Yeah, let's have the idiot roll for triangulation.
I have survival.
The nice thing about being in this narrative, we can always follow the same direction without losing the sun position.
That's a good point.
As you sailed, it's moved to about a 5 p.m. Longer shadows, but still very bright.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's always going to be like late afternoon here at this particular set piece. So okay.
I say we go check out that bookshelf real quick.
Oh, bookshelf? Apologies, I was miles away.
That's where the bookshelf is too.
Ooh, I'm wildly more interested in the bookshelf than the syphilis town.
It does seem like there's a lot of syphilis here.
Syphilis.
doesn't it?
And I will tell you, he does describe the syphilis.
Oh, good.
No.
So I guess that begs the question: do we need to go talk to Mr. Syphilis, or can we just go check out the bookshelf?
Well, let's go check out the bookshelf first.
Okay.
I'm sure the syphilis will be here when we come back.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay, get a lay of the land.
Just wants to
Okay.
talk about syphilis. Okay.
Was that O'Reilly, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to talk about syphilis.
I mean, that's okay. Well, you just
One day with another older gentleman around, you're already being a piece of shit.
I mean, look. Did you see? Did you see the way he was standing on the boat? This guy knows what he's doing.
No, he doesn't. He's wearing fucking jorts.
Is there a rack of weapons anywhere as we're walking into the jungle?
No, you don't see any.
Okay.
Is there a rack of lamb anywhere?
Oh yeah, over every fire there'd be some, not lamb but fish.
Look at this fucker. Just kidding.
Amari, you coming with us, or you going with O'Reilly?
Absolutely. I feel like I know where this narrative's going.
Okay.
I'm going to find out what those books are.
Okay.
Well, if you want to give me one of your swords, I'll help you cut through the jungle.
What happened to yours?
I don't have
He
swords.
doesn't carry it.
Well, I'll stay with the other gentlemen. If
Yeah, somebody better stay with him.
I need the crew, though. It takes me far too long to get back. Please return.
That's the plan.
Sure.
You won't forget about us while we're gone, right?
I haven't met real people before, and I'm staying with the ginger old guy, so
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right. My name's O'Reilly.
Glad we're all having fun.
You, is everybody going to the jungle?
Hey, Val, you coming?
Of course.
Yep.
You walk by.
We're going towards a bookshelf.
I'm gonna hand you Dee Dee.
I didn't know they had names.
Dee Dee and Go-Go.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did we just make canon that you named your swords?
I name all my weapons.
Fantastic.
Last game we played, it was
Just never come up.
Regis and Kathy Lee were the names of my swords the last time.
Is Regis really blunt, but a bit of a shiny one, and Kathy Lee really cuts to it.
Kathy Lee is coated in wine.
Absolutely soaked in wine.
All
All
right.
right.
Short for Vladimir and Estragon.
Walking through
Go-Go.
walking through the jungle together, you all have different feelings. This island is absolute rife with fruit trees. There's so much food. It seems endless. You run across a spring, freshwater spring, very quickly.
Yeah.
You don't seem to run into wildlife at all, ever.
We seem to be on the tutorial island.
I don't know what that means.
I mean,
No, they're
I
big
don't either. It just popped into my head.
tutorial. Wouldn't it just have a bunch of rats?
I mean,
Well, we haven't gotten to the part with the weak enemies yet.
Yeah.
Regal wasn't much on details, but everything's here.
Yeah,
I mean,
my
this
guess
not a
is he
bad
said it
place.
was overflowing with food and
Yeah.
drinkable water, and this is the
Exactly.
result.
I think I see some boars off in the distance.
They're succulent.
I mean, getting stuck here wouldn't be
They look pre-cooked.
terrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
You, I would like
Candy Mountains.
I would like Velmora to roll a perception check -4.
Minus. Can you tell me why I get a minus?
Yeah,
because he said
because
so.
I fucking said so. Dork.
This makes it extremely sexist.
Okay. 24.
No, that's Morgan.
What?
What?
Huh?
Don't worry, I won't bring up what you said about women earlier.
Yeah, not live on stream.
Did I
What
say
did you
anything?
say about women earlier?
I'm trying to remember
He's
if I
the
did
worst
say anything.
misandrist I've ever heard.
He's terrible.
Yeah, that's me. The worst.
You wouldn't know it
Mhm.
just from listening to him.
But
if you
trust
listen-
me,
but if
that
you-
guy.
But if you listen carefully, he will say things that are
That
just-
really got
I'm pretty sure a red pill broke his
The
butt hymen.
worst.
That's how fucking.
Phil did not know that part was coming. I love you, buddy. Thank you for enjoying my type of humor.
Oh, I love W2. God damn.
Mm,
24 is what Velmora got.
Mhm.
24. Excellent. You hear something from your pocket. Oh!
Don't you fucking dare.
What?
Carefully open my pocket.
You see the stone. The carrying, the
Oh,
Mm,
you
The
thought it was gonna
manual
be
sorter.
Sparkle Flips.
the manual sorter is in your bag.
Hello?
Hi! Who am I speaking with?
I mean, you called me, so you should know.
Well, you do sound different, but it's very nice to talk to you, O'Reilly.
Velmora, my name's Velmora.
Velmora! That's good for you to just own your true self out there. I come with great news!
Shitty. They're a dead
And
namer.
slightly less than great news!
How about you start with the slightly less great news?
Well, remember that conversation we were going to have with the librarian?
Mm-hmm.
We had it. And it went, well, certain. He didn't fucking get it done. He didn't get...
You had one job.
I did my best. He's very intimidating, though. We have... The librarian did not agree to not kill everybody. However, for whatever reason, it did agree to maintain narrative.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Can you find out?
I've been trying. Well, it basically means if there's a working narrative, it has to work inside of it.
Explain that to me as if you're reading a children's book.
If there's a story, it has to be inside the story. Also, the dog goes bark bark.
I like that part.
I know.
What the fuck does that mean?
Shut up. Best I can tell, it's not going to close the book on you, okay?
As long as we follow the story that's supposed to be happening in the book.
How are we supposed to know what story is supposed to be happening in the book?
I don't know, and I don't even know that what he just said was true. Was that?
I asked
Was that
Caitlin
Og?
the same thing.
Was that Mog?
Yes.
That's good. Are you guys all still alive, by the way?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. We're not hearing from a couple teams.
We're still here.
Ooh, who is that? Who is that?
Curator.
Oh, ask if they know if like a bookshelf that fell in into this story, like other than ours. Did they see something? Do they know anything?
Have you been seeing bookshelves flying towards us?
Do we want them to know where we are?
I don't know where you are, and if you're asking for geolocation inside of a limitless extra-dimensional space, that might take some work.
Okay.
Because I imagine he'd be happy to tell others where we are if we tell him where we are.
Okay.
Simpler question. Do we know if how are Jenny and Mafalda doing?
Awake! Well, Jenny.
Jenny.
Yeah, your friend Jenny's back, and she's real going through her feels. They're gonna probably take a bookshelf out pretty soon. That's gonna be. I don't know how they're gonna do that, but that's gonna be a thing. you're Mafalda and two of the other townsfolk. They're alive, I'm told, but not getting up.
Great.
Yeah, it's.
I think she does that.
There's also
She'll just
been another
lace
development.
comatose for a couple days.
The townsfolk are wanting to keep that one book open longer every single time. It's been pretty hard to convince them to close it.
The one about
that we don't need to talk about the contents of it, but yet
I mean, them dying, like a bunch of them dying, didn't convince them that leaving it open is a bad
they
idea.
know while it's open they can wander around. I think there's a little bit of cabin fever happening.
fair. Just, I don't know, put a leash on them.
We're trying to set up rules, but there's not a lot of way to enforce said rules.
I mean,
Just kill
it sounds
those
like
that
people want to go
misbehave.
kill themselves. Tell them it's faster to just jump off the side.
Okay, that's not helpful. That comment wasn't helpful.
It wasn't. I think it's just do your best to survive right now.
Okay. How can you guys get back here? We're losing all of this sort of like mercenary, like.
Yeah, there's ships, not spaceships here. We're working on it. If you have a way, can figure out a way. You've got the magical being with you.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, I'll see if there's like a. Is there a way to track these things? I don't know. Oh, but moving on to the great news, he's not going to close the book. Wait, we already said that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's great news. You did a great job. Now do better.
Okay. Always take very vague critique.
Go talk to the librarian and tell them not to close the book and to help us because we can help get things back in order.
Oh, that was the other great news. My bad. Maybe that's on the librarian's not coming back for a while because curator explained the situation. That the doors won't fucking open. So, the books can't leave. So why would the librarian come back?
That's a good thing.
I guess we're safe here, at least from that thing, so. And if you need to get away from it, find a way back here, okay?
We'll try. Hang in there.
Yeah. Just don't worry. I guess don't worry about us. We've got plenty of food, and yeah, they've even planted a couple of trees from that book up here.
That's impressive.
The townsfolk are really started to gather around that the dryad thing.
I'm sure that won't be a problem later.
Interesting. Well,
It's
we'll
very,
try to stay alive.
Yeah.
it's very uncommon for people to form dangerous cults in once in high duress situations.
Especially since apparently some of them were already in the cult that got us into this mess.
It reminds me, I got some pamphlets I want to hand out to you guys.
Okay, later.
Sure, I'll find somewhere to throw this away.
Kindling.
Don't litter in the fake junk. I'm sorry, you can litter here. I don't care.
All right, anyway, back to the bookshelf. Wish there were merc dogs on this island.
Why? Did you want to hit one with a machete?
No, I like dogs.
Wild dogs?
Well, no, I like to pet them.
Yeah, well,
Sometime in his past, 3 wild dogs in him. Good boy! Good!
When the curator said the dog goes bark, it reminded him of doggos.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he's going to think about for the rest of the day.
It's my one thought. That's my quota.
Takes you. It's not a thick jungle, but it does take you a little bit. Takes you about 45 minutes to find the bookshelf, and you do find it because it absolutely wrecks a line of trees that it hit on the way in.
Yep, there it is.
Buried itself a little bit.
Wonder if there was somebody on that.
Hey, anybody alive?
You
Oh,
hear
that's
no
what we're
response.
doing? Okay.
You hear no response.
Well,
All right.
I go.
I'm going in.
Well, yeah.
Just stay here. Just wait, okay? I'll
Okay.
let you know how it is. And I go in with my stealth roll of
Are we sure it's safe to have him go in by himself?
He's already gone.
35. Dun, dun, dun,
Where'd he
dun,
go?
dun, 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 dun,
He'll be good bait.
I don't. I literally can't see that.
It's a
With
tropical
my
island.
perception.
It's a tropical island with tall grass and bushes everywhere. You didn't see him when you got here.
Remy, Blackfoot. Dun, 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 dun. Remy,
Just stealing Tiny Bones
Remy. Stealthily, I work my way in. Recon. 411. 555.
35.
I don't know. I'm just yeah.
You look around and you're very safe. There's no one here.
God. Okay, pop out of like nowhere. We're
We're
fine. Everybody, come on in.
There's books spread everywhere, but none of them are open.
Okay.
Most of them did stay in the shelves.
Good. Watch the books. Any scatters, don't kick them open.
How big's the shelf?
It's much smaller. It's only 2 shelves.
I look at the shelves. I
Mhm.
look at the books. Are they journals?
No.
Okay. Cool.
They appear to be cookbooks.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this isn't Hitch's one.
Oh, look, creme brulee. Like there's like 17 different recipes.
Can I roll survival to see if I can tell which way they went?
Who?
Anybody on this bookshelf?
Sure.
Or if there are any signs of anyone leaving.
Okay.
Wow, I'm getting shit rolls. 15.
You don't see any. I mean, you see some tracks, but you don't see any fresh tracks, and you can't tell the direction.
Apparently, you need something called a boiling flask.
Can't open them, can you? Or what happens if he opens them? So you just open the book to see a boiling flask. What occurs?
You can't open them
Oh,
Okay.
without them.
Which is
right.
still there, right?
There is a lectern on it. Yes.
Well, I mean, we're surrounded by food. I don't think we need cookbooks.
No,
at the
sure.
moment.
Are you guys gonna hunt around and look at the books?
Hey,
Mhm.
anybody? Any of you guys got good tracking skills?
Belmore, go ahead and roll
29.
29.
I already failed. I know. I was asking other people. Because you failed. I know. Okay. Because I do not have good tracking skills, or I would check.
Stop opening the.
What do we need tracking skills for?
Just to see if there is indeed
Yeah,
anybody.
28
who, like,
for tracking.
anybody who was on this and walked away. That's all.
You know nobody walked away from this within a short amount of time
Okay.
that it's been there.
Doesn't appear that anyone walked away from this place.
Okay, great. So that just means that bookshelves are falling from the sky. This great. Okay.
Rifling through the books, Belmore.
Mhm.
You see one. It says proper spices and proper seasoning from at home, and that's not interesting. But the author is. You see a Reese Devon, and that name triggers in your mind.
You know, remember when that Mustafa guy said that the sexual transmitted disease guy, he liked books because he thought that maybe they were treasure. We should like take a whole bunch of these books and we should like take them to him.
If I tell you, will you be able to remember that your character doesn't know?
Sure. Yeah, that's an idea. Although, weren't we just gonna kill the ogre guy?
I don't know, but I thought maybe that'd be a good way in. You know, like hey, we're here to give treasure to whatever that guy's name is that I don't know.
Okay.
And be like, oh, here is your treasure, sir. Dead, fucker.
Got it.
You know, it's like a clever ruse.
Yep.
Okay, well, I guess not then.
No, I
Okay,
think it's a good
no,
idea.
No, it's okay. I'll just took a big old shit on that idea. So
I said it was a good
All right,
idea,
yeah,
and then you
okay.
kept describing it.
Sounds like a fucking horrible idea.
I already agreed. Stop selling me on it.
I was gonna just gather up books. I'm just gonna do it. Hey Quinn, you want to carry some books?
You want to kiss my ass?
Not really. I guess if that's what it takes, though.
Speaking of Quinn, I would pass him back his sword, though.
You clean it off?
Yeah, I would do that.
Thank you. Appreciate that very much.
Yeah. I think that'd be rude to give it back all covered in vine juice.
Yeah.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
In the jungle, yeah.
Not that it's of any consequence at all, but did you say the name Reese Devon out loud to everyone? Or did you just notice this without saying anything?
Yes, I will definitely state it out loud because I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Mm-hmm. Here, we'll make that part of the roleplay. Hey, Vel, what you looking at?
Spices, seasoning by a Reese Devon?
Reese Devon? Spices, though, huh? So you thinking about changing careers or something?
No, I'm trying to find any books that might be helpful on this adventure.
Oh,
Could I take a look at that for no particular reason?
I don't fucking care, sure.
That was equal parts Megan and Belmore. I don't fucking. You just shut up.
Sure.
You know what?
That that was Megan's response to half the people she deals with on a daily basis.
That's what Megan would like her response to be to half the people she deals with.
It's bread time. I think it's about bread time, by the
Is
way.
it bread time?
Mhm.
Get
You
out
know
the
what?
bread. Get
Bread
a knife.
o'clock.
We actually get to use the knives.
Well, we probably.
Probably just need one
No.
knife, but
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to shoot him down. He seems like he's having fun with all the knives.
I give you one knife for the butter, but I just grabbed a bunch of knives. Okay?
I'd lick off knives when I'm done with them.
Goddamn
How big of a hair do you
it
think
feels
I
like
am?
you might need to relax.
Quit pulling those on Michael.
Alright.
We're for anybody
that
wondering,
little
Megan
one, too.
baked sourdough jalapeno cheddar bread.
Did you get any, Chad?
To 2.
Or do you want me to pass
How
those
long?
along?
How long have you been baking?
3 weeks.
That's so you're new.
Yes.
Oh, it smells very good.
It's a little dense.
It tastes good.
Tastes good?
Yeah.
Good.
You want some butter on yours, Mike?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I just eat bread.
Oh, you don't like Irish people either, huh?
I'm fine with Irish people. Those fucking Polacks can suck a dick.
Thanks to Wheatley's.
Wheatley's Polish people suck dicks.
Jesus.
I wonder if they're gonna hire us for that.
Not me. I don't rhyme good.
You gotta try the bread. You gotta eat your own bread.
No, she
I
got
got a piece. I'm
she
just
got a
waiting
piece.
for the butter.
You gotta care. You gotta be careful. Oh, I want to use that line like 9 times. I'm just waiting for the butter.
Okay, I gotta break character because this bread smells fucking delightful.
It's good bread.
Holy shit!
Good bread.
Thanks.
Wow, that's really good.
All right.
Yeah, this is really good, movie.
Thank you. It's become like an obsession. I'd like to eat the dough as I make it, and so then I just crave the dough, and so then I just make a bunch of bread.
Here's a lid to the butter, if that's ever necessary.
You know how easy it is to take out of the original packaging and put in a Ziploc bag?
She got it at the same place she got the butter.
I thought Patrick was talking about the butter. I'm like, why the hell would you do that?
I mean, they are sliced pretty good. Just saying.
All right. So the book.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the lectern and open it. Because if you just open it regularly, it's a fucking cookbook.
You said I can't open it regularly.
Oh, that's right. You can't open it.
Nope.
Anyone opposed to me opening this? I won't let it take over the whole island.
You're opening a book within a book?
Kind of like how that sounds. Plus, I like spices. It makes stuff taste good.
There's no way a cookbook makes this tropical island worse.
Depends where you're at. If you're in the oven, it is worse.
Why did you do that? Why did he do that? Anybody might chime in here. Why did he do that?
There's a possibility that there is more
Something's
to this
broke.
cookbook than a secret recipe of herbs and spices.
All right, well, let's see it. Let's check it out.
Priest Stefan is the
Yeah,
original proprietor of KFC.
This will not go up
AFC.
in Patrick's food picture.
Denian fried chicken.
Not Indian.
TFC.
I'm honored
TFC.
to reach that level.
Paul.
For your food to not show up.
You open.
I mean, that's at least trained right here. Probably more like what's next up? Expert. Probably expert.
So you.
Pretty good.
We had this conversation over the weekend.
We were trying to figure out what level of training for protesting, but like what equals what. Like I said, you can't get past train. The only way to get into the next level past trained is to get arrested at least once.
Yeah.
And then if you hit legendary, you're just killed for
You're
your.
you're disappeared.
You end up in El Salvador.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
You end up in prison until you eventually are released and become president.
That's sad too.
What?
Nelson Mandela.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
If it's official, that's fucking delightful.
So the book reads like a cookbook. It's not only a cookbook, but also gardening tips on how to grow all of like these things and what percentage you should grow them in and what you should put them next to, and how to season certain things. It's not necessarily
Oh,
As
see
you're-
if there's something in there about Mexican oregano.
along the edges are sort of footnotes.
In the margins.
Yeah, and the margins are footnotes about why the author thought these things are important, right? Sort of fill in, create lore. What happens around you as you read is a cottage sort of appears.
Okay.
There's an extensive garden along the outside.
That's just the right amount of jalapeno, by the way.
Well,
Spicy,
last
but
one
not
I made was a
overdoing it.
little spicier, but I kind of like this is subtle enough.
Yeah.
You hear before you see somebody from the garden behind a strawberry bush. Be with you in a moment.
Okay.
Is that a strawberry bush?
walking out. Hello? Are you here to put... I thought you weren't on the island anymore. Are you here to... I'm sorry, are you here to purchase?
Believe we might be here for advice. We're actually not sure.
Why... Sweetheart, if you would like to speak to me, you have other means.
Do you know this book?
I know the author.
This book?
We just opened a cookbook, and now we're here.
Oh my goodness, are you in the library right now?
Yes.
Kind of.
Oh, sweethearts. I see you stealing my fucking raspberries.
They're right here.
Okay. You got lucky. Those are the raspberries. These are the boysenberries. Oh.
Okay.
And these are the fucking kill you berries.
And those are grapes, and I'm fairly certain you can't have those.
Kiss dogs.
Dogs can't eat grapes?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's like anaphylaxis. It just,
Just meat for dogs.
just throat swells up, you die. So
Yeah,
you
they're
know,
supposed to eat grass and meat. That's it.
Yeah.
it's okay. I've got
Yeah, you're being hard on yourself. This bread's fine. It's delicious.
Oh
Yeah, I think it's
fucking
really
delicious. Yeah, it's
Thanks,
great.
guys.
It's super good.
Being hard on
This is
yourself.
kind of a wild suggestion, but I also, if it goes
Open
stale,
it.
Mhm.
I think that would be good as French toast.
Oh yeah.
Sourdough
that'd be
doesn't.
crazy good.
By the way,
Yeah.
sourdough
Spicy.
doesn't really go stale. If it goes stale, you just put some water on it and put it in the oven at a low heat,
but
and it brings it back to life.
But it's really good as French toast
It's
too.
true.
You see, Morgan can't even give a compliment to a woman well. He has to like say,
Yeah, I
you
know,
know,
right?
the bread was good, but
But
Maybe
like
he's
a-
not a total misogynist. Maybe he's just really enthusiastic about proper
good.
French toast.
but actually,
Come on, guys.
I'm gonna neg you a little bit so that
You'll do better next time.
You know, if this is your very early work, I would like you to make this your life's work.
Very good.
Thank you guys.
And I'm excited about you giving us bread every week.
I would say I like keep making more and more, so there'll probably be more. I made a chocolate chip one. That was really good. I want to try a cinnamon sugar one.
Both of those would be.
And then
really
I
good
made
as French toast.
I was joking.
think
I was joking.
Morgan
about that,
just came a
but when
little bit
Laura-
right there.
so when Laura comes back, you really should make them. Sourdough is perfect. There's nothing wrong with sourdough.
No.
Sourdough is perfect. That's
So-
what heaven's like. You live in sourdough.
So, Mog, do you want to introduce us?
Sweetheart, I've seen you around town.
Do I know who this is? Sorry.
No, you. Here's the thing. Most people don't remember interacting with this person.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I don't have the best memory for faces or names
This is
Or books.
or books or words.
Reese Devon, who has
I'm sorry. You can just call me. You can just call me Mother.
Holy fuck, that's your mom?
I don't think so.
So how
she
am
has been a longtime mentor of mine ever since I
remembered I existed?
started working at the apothecary in Hino. She runs all the apothecaries. On
This-
the ball.
This is fascinating. So you are all there together, yes? Right now?
There? You mean here?
Yeah.
No. Well, it appears to be both. You are at, for me, you are at my cabin right now.
Oh,
Oh, is this a riddle? I'm not good at those. So
It isn't
Yeah.
a riddle, it's a paradox.
So
Okay,
you're
yeah.
also both places?
Raspberries.
There's a paradox.
Well, I'm many places, but I believe. Oh no! Sit down, sweetheart. It's okay. Here's some strawberries.
Okay, thank you. I like strawberries.
Everyone likes strawberries,
I like strawberries.
except for one pirate I met once.
Weird.
What was his name?
Well,
He's
you
a
know,
piece of shit. I don't remember.
sometimes you like stuff and you're just allergic to them.
Stop defending your other characters.
I can't help myself. I just carry an EpiPen with me all the time.
Sit here on the porch. I have chairs, a bench here. Please.
I think the library's broke.
If you're here, the library is very broke. Would you like to remove your armor? I'm sure it's warm.
No, I'll leave it on if you don't mind.
Okay. I have a freshwater well in the back. It's very cool.
Yeah, you should probably, think about that because you smell like feet.
Well, that's why I wasn't going to
a
take
lot.
it off.
I
Trying to keep the stink in.
I'm sorry.
It's
your
not working.
name is Remy.
Yeah, Remy Blackpaw. Someday I'm going to have my own crew. Maybe he's going to be part of it.
Yes, maybe. Children, are you lost?
Extremely.
Yes, and stuck, and everything's going to hell here.
We're pirates.
We are currently acting as pirates because
In another book.
Because you're in a book about Mustafa Regal.
yes.
How do you know all this stuff?
The same reason she knows these things.
Why
I know
does
what-
she know these things?
Huh?
Who knows what things?
You, my dear. Don't interrupt.
Wow!
I think
I
that,
don't think that bitch. Out.
I think that was a character written by Morgan.
Harsher, Mike. Harsher.
Oh, shit, hi, bars. Sorry.
I don't know how much I can help you, sweetheart. She looks back at you, Mog. This is a very peculiar situation.
Are we even on the right track? Will following the story in any way help us fix the library?
Yes. The decisions... Oh, how strange. The decisions you 5, 6, or 7?
Oh, yeah. There's 2 more of us.
Question, is Omari with us?
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
she is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's shitting herself.
Oh, man, that's embarrassing, but I've done it. So,
Shouldn't have
it
to
happens.
bury-
It's okay.
I think it's okay for me to take my armor off now.
The decisions you're going to make are going to be correct. Mostly, except
Oh, she's looking right at me.
except for one. I'm sorry, the future is very difficult.
Oh, maybe it's not me.
Tea?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
I can help.
Can I go get the water?
Please. Gather wood around the side, son.
I'm on it.
The last words of Mustafa Regal. That's the name of the book you're in.
Oh.
Is this anything I've read before?
Go ahead and
I have anything other than lore smut related to books?
By the way, would count.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think that counts.
29.
Yes, you have read it. It's been a long time. It's not well written. Reason you didn't read it again.
And it was the last words of...
The last words of Mustafa Regal.
Now, ordinarily that would seem as though it is the final of a series. However, based on what we have learned about Mustafa Regal thus far, is there a sequel?
No. Though
Called the last word.
there should have been.
Oh.
Oh, strange.
Mustafa Regal strikes back.
I must speak with Miss Besmara when I see her next. Fascinating.
What will we do wrong?
Oh, the future doesn't work that way. Anything can happen, especially if I start telling you what will happen. Most people, and from what I can tell, most of you, get angry that the future might be set and start lashing out. And that changes things, and things fold.
I'd sort of rather it be a surprise.
Everyone would.
But don't you think we'll increase our chances of getting things wrong if we second guess ourselves all the time?
No, that's the point. There is no getting it wrong. Unless you die. But then, you pass on, and you live your next life. You'll be fine. That's my point.
Brings in another dynamic having other people involved in these conversations.
Yes, it is strange, isn't it? Do you think they'll remember me? I don't think they will. This one appears to be. This one appears to be broken already. She sort of taps on Omari's head, who's just spinning.
I believe it's possible you've insulted Velmora enough that she'll remember you.
Oh, yes.
I don't. Fair enough.
Wood. What do you want the fire built?
Where the fire is.
Oh.
Pour the water into the cauldron. However it heats up.
I have a feeling we're on a bit of a timer here. Oh, yes. The threshold of this place is extending. Oh.
Oh, yeah. The books just keep growing. The library... The guy who's in charge of the place gets upset about that. I don't know if we're not supposed to say his name.
I don't know.
I don't remember that we're not supposed to.
Like
Yeah,
Voldemort?
try it.
What?
Hmm?
Like Voldemort?
I don't know who that is, but this is the librarian. Librarian.
It's a bad dream from a turf I talked to once.
Okay, don't say it 3 times.
Perhaps we will not have time for tea after all, but
Oh man, I really wanted to.
thank you. This has been very enlightening.
How? What information has she given us that helps?
I got some
Do you
strawberries.
just coddle the spirits you talk to?
She has at least given us the idea that we are on the right path. That is incredibly valuable information, considering all the doubt and second guessing that we may go through.
Doubt and second guessing we're going through. She didn't say shit.
I'm sorry that my seeing can't pass through an alternate dimension into a different world. How are you doing on your mind reading?
Hey,
Fine.
hey, maybe we don't need to read minds so much as just know how this book's supposed to work. Remember what the curator said? that we just got to follow the plot, you know? The story that's being told. You remember this book?
Yes.
That is also helpful.
Omari.
Hi. Yes.
Omari.
What? Yes.
Omari.
Sorry.
Do you remember this book? The Last Words of Mustafa Regal.
Briefly. I read it when I was very young, and I don't think I finished it. It was kind of shit.
Okay, well, you know some, and Val knows some. Maybe that's enough. You have that tea now?
Absolutely. You need to work on that patience, Remy.
Is the person we're looking for in this book?
No. But another book has landed. The person your captain seeks has it. It
Syphilis guy.
matters. Can't recall how.
Take it back. That was actually very helpful. Thank you.
Hey, we were going to take some books back to give to the sexually transmitted disease guy. Should we give him your book, or should we not give him your book? Just curious.
I would hang on to this one.
Oh.
If only for you.
Oh.
Should I collect the others? I feel I should. I will. They'll come and stay with me.
Others? Okay, what the fuck just happened?
Yes.
All right. Oh, here. Grab some handkerchiefs sort of hanging over an open window. Starts folding up fruit in them. Here, to go.
Oh, thank you very much.
And here.
Good for holding off scurvy.
Basil for your noodles you make.
Please be raspberries. Please be raspberries. Oh.
I put some boysenberries in there for you in case.
I'm aghast because nobody knows that I can cook noodles.
Your mother's gnocchi were delightful.
You know her too?
Absolutely not.
They used to come by the shop. Again, you probably won't remember me, so don't be insulted.
Why won't we remember you? You have a lot of explaining to do, and if I don't remember to make you explain, you need to remember to explain.
You don't have to do that.
I guess we got some explaining to do.
Great shirt for that.
If you remember, we may talk.
So I probably won't remember this, but do I know who this is? Morgan does, but would Oglock know who the mother is?
The mother would make sense.
Okay.
She just called herself. You can call me mother. You don't. It doesn't necessarily.
I
Oglock's
think,
dumb.
I think at this
you-
point, though, I think I've probably
Yeah.
put it together.
Right.
Yeah.
Velmora, you need to find that compatriot of yours. She is terrorizing.
Anybody have a pen, something? If I'm not going to remember you, am I going to remember any of this?
I will.
I can tell her to find Hitch where the gray is.
Very well.
The demon
I make
is
a note.
spreading.
Find Hitch where the gray is. The demon is spreading.
Oh. And Father says hello. And you should know he's feeling ambitious. It might be to war for the island soon.
I'll hurry up. I'll get back quickly.
It was very nice meeting all of you. Please feel free to open the book. Again, if you would like to speak or sit, or there's always tea.
Really want that tea.
Yeah, I think we're having it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Oh God.
I went with cinnamon. Everyone come.
Oh, that's great.
We appreciate your assistance.
I appreciate the visit. I haven't had a mortal here in a very long time. You should close that book now.
Okay.
I'd like to, as closing, like try my hardest to grip onto these memories. Like whatever brain training I have
Here's
done.
how this goes.
Okay.
Will save.
All right.
Everyone except
Mog.
for Mog.
Nope. 18.
Just delete.
Bill's on break.
Just shift delete. Gone.
Ooh, tea.
Holy.
No, he doesn't have that. It's
No,
gone.
I'm like, oh
There
shit,
you go.
strawberries. Do we not have the strawberries?
No, she doesn't know
anymore?
how it works. All that shit she gave you doesn't. It is gone.
Okay, I'm starting to open.
She doesn't
it,
know
and
how it works, so it's just gone.
I'm starting to open it, and they just disappear. I'm like, the fuck was I doing?
31.
22.
24.
Only Remy and this.
Oh no!
And we all know how that's gonna go.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great tea. That was weird, though.
What?
No,
What tea?
the lady, the
It's gonna be like a game of phone. Where
mom,
he tries to tell us things he remembers.
What mom?
your mom. She's just like, call me mother.
There's no use for freaking cookbooks. What would we do? Open a
No,
souffle?
we were in like a garden and the garden and the hut and the.
It's called a jungle.
There was much written in the margins.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
believe
there's a lady, and she told us the name of the book, which the last words of Mustafa Regal. Yeah.
Yes,
you
I-
know, you
Oh,
know
I've
that
read that
Yeah.
book.
Have you read that book? Yeah,
Yes.
that's what you said. But we were. Holy shit! Were you guys
That's
You guys were fucking there.
it pleases me
Where?
to know that you also understand how to read between the lines and were able to follow what was going on.
Oh, okay, yeah. The between the lines. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, is he crazy? You seem like you know what he's talking about.
You two are lying about something.
No, I'm.
Friends don't keep secrets.
Neither do brothers.
He's
no,
about to
it
cry.
was
Og's like,
There was a lady. She wanted me to get some wood so that she could make some tea, and I stole
get
some of her
some
raspberries. But I was like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't. They were just here." But then she gave me some more
Why
Why don't we
raspberries.
let Mog explain?
I am overcome by my conscience. I desperately wanted to gaslight Remy.
I know what he's talking about, man.
So very, very badly. We
Remy, do you
the
taste
the
burnt toast right now?
the book
Burnt toast and almonds.
the book did open as it typically does. What we experienced is something that naturally many do not remember because they are not meant to. We had an encounter with my patron of sorts, the mother.
I mean, you guys don't look anything like her. I'm just saying.
Wait, you mean like the mother from Tafal?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Okay, like not your mom's.
No, like
But, like,
capital.
the mother of all.
Capital
Yeah.
T, capital M.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Now that makes way more sense. I'm glad you let me know.
Was I nice?
Yes.
You were kind of a dick. You were like, you did a lot of like, I don't know, negging
I didn't do
about
that,
things.
did
you
That
know?
was all towards Valmora, but
I? Oh, well,
Me?
shit. I'm
I
sorry.
wasn't nice.
Belmora, I wasn't nice.
you were
When have I ever not been nice?
Now I'm confused.
you were
Oh, shut up,
That
man.
is an excellent piece's personality right there. I'm awesome. What are you?
You were fairly curt at first.
That means you were kind of a bitch.
Oh shit!
What did you just call me?
Nothing. I didn't say you were that. I just said you were acting like that.
We can role play a fight if you want to right now. Should I roll for initiative?
Shatter mind.
Yeah, go for it. Although he's the only one who passed a will save in the past.
It is. It's a basic will save.
Basic, so...
Basic, so 22.
Nope.
No, that's will DC. You gotta roll for it.
Oh,
Basic
I
is
gotta roll
what
for
you
it? Okay, I roll for it. Okay, good. Here we go.
They'll take that.
Ah, 20.
All right. That will be.
So you shit your pants.
Won't be the first time.
10 mental damage.
Oh.
You been awake? That's weird.
Okay, yeah, I deserve that one. Okay, yeah, you weren't like, I wasn't saying you were one. I just said, I kind of did say that. That's not what I meant, though. Ow. Oh.
So anyway, did we learn anything from it, Mog?
Wait, you can give people headaches?
In many ways.
We learned that the ogre has a book we need to move forward. So learned that we are following the path that we were meant to.
That sounds like she was super helpful.
No. Knowing the... There was a lot said, but knowing the future exactly is a recipe for disaster.
No, but here's the thing, though. We don't need to know the future. We just need to know what the story of the book is.
Well, we are, yes, and as you said, the book we are in is the last words of Mustafa Regal.
Okay, so what happens when he meets the ogre leader of the Skull Main Pirates?
I did not read this book.
I know. This was addressed to the group at large.
Yeah.
Oh, Laura.
Omora and Amara, you both you
What
guys
do you
read
want
the
me
book.
to roll to remember?
You get a +2 to your lore
28.
when he meets the cat. So what was the question specifically?
What happens when he meets the leader of the Skull Main Pirates?
He meets him in you remember that they meet at the stranded Mary. There's a big fight. He wounds the captain. He is arrested, and then he escapes in the night and kills more and ends up killing the captain at dawn on the beach in a grand duel.
That's not good.
Well, we'll see how some of that goes, I guess.
Not killing like Regal. The Regal kills the
Regal
syphilis
kills
guy.
the captain.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Regal kills the Skull Main
It would be
captain.
unlikely for him to be able to write about it if he died.
So what we got to do is just
Bit of a plot
Not
hole.
impossible.
It sounds to me like what we got to do is let him get captured, and then we make sure he escapes so that he can kill the syphilis guy.
Why don't we just kill the ogre?
Well,
It's
Isn't
not
that
part of
close-
the story.
Isn't that close enough?
between
We can help him kill him.
the advice that following the story would be the best, and also the omen that perhaps the librarian would be upset if stories were not followed as they were meant to go, perhaps we should keep things going as they're meant to go.
Okay, so Mustafa goes and is probably already captured. Let's be honest.
Yeah, probably.
Uh,
O'Reilly too, probably.
so we break them out.
How dare you?
How dare you? We break them out at dawn.
We should
and
make
kill 'em.
we should make our way back with haste. O'Reilly's quite capable. He could have changed the outcome already.
Plus, I'm not really sure how time works here. So
It seems to
Dawn,
progress as the story does.
yeah. So dawn might be sooner than we think.
You guys have been in the jungle. It's been you haven't exactly been noticing, but paying attention now, it does appear as if the sun has moved and it's gotten a little darker.
It's later.
Yeah, let's.
As we're hyped.
Fortunately, we already cut a pass, so let's grab that book and let's head back.
Unless, of course, it's too much later in the book.
I need to ask you guys moving forward if I need to change. does this work like as a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Because if it doesn't,
Yeah.
I need to rethink a lot of
No,
It
stuff.
totally
Totally
works,
fucking
but I'm
works.
totally going to keep throwing out my ideas of what
Okay,
you're doing
okay.
next.
Okay.
Vilmore. Well, actually, this applies to everybody, but you in particular. We were given one. We were told in no uncertain terms that Hitch is fucking shit up
It's Hitch.
in ways that might have broader consequences beyond the usual fucking shit up.
Great. Well, we haven't seen her for how
A
long?
god asked us to find Hitch where the gray is.
What
Said,
if we-
find
Wait.
Hitch where the gray is. The demon is spreading.
Can we just wait for
Do
Hitch
I
to
know
fuck up
what
so
the demon
bad
is
that
spreading means?
Go ahead and roll. Jeez. Either religion or arcane with a +2.
30.
30. Now, there are some backwards ass religions that think what you are tied to demons. They're not. So
yeah, it's
that
from a
doesn't-
Daedra, not a
Yeah.
demon. Jeez.
So it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. However, you have heard her refer to herself as a demon before. You thought it was pure, unadulterated narcissism, but
Oh.
she's, fucked up. So
Yeah. Great. Well, we'll keep our eye out for gray stuff, I guess.
anybody know what that means?
I can try rolling religion.
Nope. This is a history.
Which
We've talked about this.
The gray in this campaign?
there is no history check. What lore would this fall under?
I think he's asking if we people like us.
Like
at
if
the
we
table
paid
remember.
attention and know it.
I don't
Which is a
remember the
big no.
gray.
Notes. You take copious notes.
I don't remember anything about the gray.
Read your notes. Search, control
while
F
that's
for
happening,
gray.
I just simply ask,
Control F.
what if we just, waited long enough for her to just fuck some shit up so bad that the librarian just, takes her out? I mean, that's what he said. If she doesn't follow the storyline, he'll kill her.
That's great, unless that means she's gonna mess up something for us.
Well, we can't do anything about it at the moment.
True.
So that's a problem for once we get out of here. Once we close this book. Or even unless we find her here. Great.
Yeah. Well,
we
it
do.
just suddenly went from 5 p.m. to like 9 p.m. So pretty sure that, they got captured. So
Yeah.
maybe we should get back.
Yep. Well, we've been walking as we're doing this.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I'm confused. The book you opened had a person in it that could speak with us?
The author.
Holy shit, you were right there. You were
but
right there.
But
You were
that's the Captain
It was the
Regal.
mother.
Sure, but the Captain Regal seems confused.
The Captain Regal, I'm assuming, is not on the same weight class as the mother.
Sure, but isn't that just a fictional version? And this place, it very distinctly said that the deities could not enter here.
Perhaps some of the books are written as a means of communication, regardless.
That would be cheating. Oh, well.
Perhaps it has to do with the fact that this autobiography, though it is titled as such, is in truth a fiction. The Mustafa Regal that was created by Mustafa Regal, while close, is not an accurate depiction of who the man really was. In an impartial, non-fictional cookbook, the author existing there would be perhaps less adulterated.
Oh, yeah, written to the truth of it. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
When we have downtime, I will speak with the mother again and see what she thinks about what happened with sort of her.
This is fascinating. You arrive back at the Stranded Mary. You're correct. You could barely see the dregs of light over the horizon.
Look at that, right there.
There are many cooking fires and signal pyres amongst the town. Torches, lanterns. And the buzz and revelry of a pirate hovel has became where it should be just after dinner. Drunken and stupid.
Jump in the line, rock your body in time.
Okay, I believe you. I didn't get an okay believe you out of that guy.
Okay, I believe you.
There you go. Come on, buy in. Come on.
Jump in the line, rock your body in time.
Yeah, more booze.
You drink until you can respect Harry Belafonte, damn it.
Can I go look at the cages?
Walking up to the cages, sure as shit, you see Fixer and Mustafa sitting in them.
Is there anybody guarding them?
Nope. There also doesn't appear to be a door.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey.
This is Fixer. I fucking hate this place.
The good news is we found out what the next plot point was.
Yeah,
it was for
me
him
too.
to get captured.
I also figured that one
Yeah.
out.
We just got to make sure now he escapes so that he can, like, at dawn, he can kill.
I challenge him to combat. However, it didn't go. It didn't go great. You guys, he didn't fight anybody.
Oh,
They
no,
just drug us out.
Yeah, because I
Right.
mean, no.
No.
X-Day on the Ucherfe.
I don't. Do you have a stroke? Are you okay? You need.
I don't know what's happening.
Ucherfe, am I?
The point of the
Favorite
book,
type of
I get to this
story.
point, I try to attack him. I take down many people within the Stranded Mary. I am arrested, and at dawn I break out and challenge him.
No, wait, no. Okay.
But he's not fucking here.
So we need to find him.
We
and
went
make sure
into
he
the
shows
Stranded
up.
Mary. There's nobody there. That's where he's supposed to be. He's supposed to give me a big monologue.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, do you think he went into another book?
Well, he's not here. Where else is he going to be? Remember she said he's got a book. There was a book. He's supposed to have a book.
That does unfortunately.
We
seem
did.
quite likely.
It was the most bullshit I've ever had. We did nothing, and then they yelled at us and hauled us out and put us in a fucking cage.
Right, they were following the plot. I am thankful that you also followed the plot. I was concerned, seeing as you are
Okay,
Quite,
wait,
wily,
though.
yeah.
One of them took my leg and threw it into the ocean. I need you to go get my fucking leg. It's in the ocean.
Oh, I got it. Just like sticking out.
Yeah, just lawn darted right.
I'll get the sand off.
Okay, wait. Okay. So, in order for anybody to go into a book, there's got to be like you know, the lectern thing, right? The thing where you open the book.
If other books landed here, because the book that the ogre captain found fell here from not that one. So that one that fell probably had a functioning lectern.
Okay, so yeah, did you guys see was there like a lectern there? Was there like a thing where like there was a book open on it?
No, it was the Stranded Mary, as it's always been. But he wasn't there. Everyone that was supposed to be there was there, but he wasn't there.
He's gone off book.
Some of them even responded to his monologue. He does a monologue.
Okay, all right, okay. So how many times have you gone through this? Like a lot of times? I mean, you know.
I don't entirely recall because I've died a few times.
Okay, all right.
I did. Then I drink a lot, and when I go back in the book, it deletes some stuff. And
so somewhere
it's a half dozen at least.
So somewhere on that boat, there's a lectern with a book open, right? I mean, that's the only thing it could be.
It doesn't necessarily. It could be on the boat, or it could be
I
literally anywhere else on the
Where
island.
else is he going to put it?
Is he going to move the lectern that comes from the bookshelves?
Oh shit! I don't know. I didn't even think about that. Can you do that?
We didn't try, but
it tried.
They
recalling
seem
back,
pretty
does it
secure.
seem?
I mean, it's pretty well.
Yeah, they were stuck to it.
Have we've been restricted from having tantrums? With
Nobody's. I mean, it's. You've seen 2 bookshelves that have crashed into things, and the lecterns didn't move. So.
Yeah. Okay. Motherfucker.
I'm gonna beat. You guys argue with yourself.
I had an itch and I accidentally scratched the fucking spider bite on myself.
Oh, no.
Stop jerking off.
Jerking.
Yeah, that was.
Guess it's better
That
than
was the
accidentally
takeaway.
inserting your finger into your anus.
That might pop your butt hymen if you do that.
Also, spider bite.
They're not even biting on the butt hymen thing. They're not even like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? They don't even care.
I don't remember mine.
I think. I mean, obviously, there's already a shot in front of us, but
It's true.
it might come to pass that every time you mention butt hymen, we have to do wheelies.
Megan, what were you saying about spider bites?
I don't know that I want to know. Does it have to do with your butt hymen?
No, there's no correlation between spider bites and butt hymens.
Well,
There is, however, a correlation between butt hymens and Wheatleys.
Just
You're welcome, Internet.
that equine animal's been dead for a while, but
I'm gonna beat that
you kicking
fucking
the
dead
shit out
horse.
of it.
He's fucking that dead horse.
You know what? The dead horses. Everybody, raise your glasses to dead horses.
Here's to you, Seabiscuit.
Shia
Mike, hurry up, Mike, hurry up.
Tickaloo.
To dead horses.
To dead horses, Shia
Dead
Lu.
horses.
I mean, you didn't pour me anything, so that's fine.
Feeding them.
You got right. You got
if
shit
you have
right
an
there.
entire bottle sitting there.
Shia.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll take a shot of 100 proof. liquor.
Okay. Well, I tried to be inclusive.
Thank you. Hey, the
Okay.
average
Didn't try
white
very
man
hard.
right there. I tried to be inclusive.
I didn't try very hard either, so.
Average white man right there.
What? I'm inclusive. I include everybody in my bullshit that that aren't me. Fuck those guys.
You know,
You're gonna be that guy who's like, I can't be racist. I just hate everybody.
wow, we didn't think at all when he was gone.
It was
I don't
gloriously
know.
We didn't do
I-
it. Anything.
I'm fairly certain when I leave the room, you guys stop existing.
Yeah, it's true.
We're actually all just made up in your mind.
I've done a.
We're
I'm
short
not,
these days
I
when you-
am not
One of
creative.
these days when you leave
This
the
is
room, we're
how
all just
you
going to
know.
sit here perfectly still.
Yeah.
I think you do. I think you do some.
If you
And then
Or-
we'll come back and watch the
Patrick,
video.
Or
and he's like,
Patrick,
what
Patrick,
the fuck?
Patrick,
that would be really
you
good.
sit perfectly still silently while I'm in the fucking room.
We do need to coordinate
Or-
that, Patrick.
we just disappear. We fucking like slowly leave.
Fix
Kind
this.
of like us at your
Well,
birthday.
you did have my 50th, you fuckers.
His 50th birthday, Chad went to the toilet, and Patrick, Phil, and I left.
Just fucking left.
We were at his house, and we just left. And he freaked out and started searching around his house looking for us.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
hiding in the
Oh,
house.
I'd be
And I'm like,
terrified.
and then I get like a Facebook call from him, video. You guys
As we're
just
driving
were
away.
just laughing your
Laughing.
fucking asses off. It was brilliant. It was epic, is what it was. It was
That's
great.
awesome.
But here's how uncreative you are at the dialogue for When We're Gone. But Hyman was said at least 23 times.
By me.
Yeah, well, I know.
Yeah.
I know that part.
Okay, so so we gotta find basically another bookshelf that crash landed that's got a lectern with an open book on it, and this whole fucking island.
Well, if he has disappeared into it, it probably has changed the surrounding topography.
Okay, so how do we find that?
Is there a group of pirates
Correct.
talking nearby?
Perhaps look for a clearing in
Celebrating,
the
drinking.
palm trees.
Yeah, up on the cargo deck at the end of the dock, which is nearby.
Oh, not on the ship.
I mean, we
Just on
could
the
try
dock, right?
asking someone
Okay.
if they've
I'm
seen
gonna
where the captain's
cast
gone, but they probably will be
levitate
unhelpful.
on Remy
I would agree.
Okay.
and just like hoist him up to see if he can see further.
Yeah, you don't have gravity anymore.
Send him.
Do I need to become a kite? Okay, find some string.
You know
No,
what's amazing about that spell?
Here you go.
You don't control it.
Everybody. Need Agni.
No, you don't.
I'm Agni, yeah.
You don't have to become a kite. You just have to. The only song in the Wicked movie.
Let it go.
Mhm.
I love oh.
Thank you for that.
When I was told there was a movie called Wicked, I thought there would be way more pony from the heart. Ride my pony. Sorry.
I don't get that.
By Genuine?
Genuine. Yeah. It's fine.
Okay, so Remy's floating upwards. I'm walking over to the pirates.
Okay. Wait. How long does that last, and where does he go? Is he just a balloon? Wait. What happens when it stops?
We try to catch.
I actually think it does have a thing in there saying when it ends, you just float down. That some spells have that. I'm not sure if levitate does.
All right, so you defy gravity,
Okay.
which would be the correct title of the song,
Uh-huh.
and levitate the
not
target 5 feet off the ground. You can sustain the spell to move the
Oh,
target
he's
up
only
or
5.
down 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
A creature floating in the air from levitate takes a -2 circumstance penalty to attack rolls. A floating creature can spend an interact action to stabilize itself and negate this penalty for the remainder of its turn. If the target is adjacent to or fixed object or terrain of suitable stability, it can move across the surface by climbing.
So he's not doing
Or
any of that. You're
crawling.
just once per turn moving him upwards at 10 feet.
I mean, I think you could do it 3 times per turn.
Okay, so 3 times. So
If
30
you
feet
wanted.
per
30 feet per
turn.
turn.
Yep.
How 30? So Remy, every 6 seconds you're moving upwards at 30 feet.
Okay, warning next time! Warning next time! Oh, fuck!
What can you see?
Oh,
How
God!
long does it last?
5 minutes.
Well, she controls it.
Wow,
She
we can
controls it.
really hit the stratosphere on this one, can't we?
Well, I'm just lifting him up so that he can like see.
Can we just
There he
can we
goes.
just permanently go? Fuck you.
I had to use my
That's no canon.
I had to use my hero point. I had to use my hero point, but 30 on my perception roll.
Hold up, I gotta do math real quick. I gotta do math just in case. Just in case.
Say hi to Katy Perry while you're up there.
Nice. Wait, okay. Okay. So you send him up. He's flying. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm talking to one of the pirates.
Watching.
I mean, how often do you get to see that?
You know what? Maybe I'll just watch and wait and see how this goes. I started walking over there, and then I'm like,
I can't see him very well anymore.
Brother, we may need you to play outfield at some point.
don't forget to release your scrote to slow your descent.
You're like a flying squirrel, yeah.
By the way, that
will
kite
make
thing
sure
is
I
not
bring
inside of his
him-
ability.
I will make sure I bring him down, but I'm going to bring him down really, really fast until like the last moment. and then-
Okay, but so if you're using the whole length of the spell to get him as far as you can, what
I'm not getting as far as I can. I just want him like up high enough that he can tell us
yeah,
like,
but
where
how's
to go.
high enough? So we're playing with.
We're wait.
Yeah, what's high
30
enough?
feet. What can you see? Can you see far?
No, he probably can't even see.
60 feet.
Remy. Okay, so
30.
we're gonna roll perception at -4.
Okay, then that would be 26 then.
26. You're not quite over some of the rocks nearby. I don't know how you want to relay this, but you don't see any other large ships outside of the La Hormoran. You don't know really what you're looking for, but that's what you see.
Are there anything like inland? As I look inland, is there any like weird? I don't even know how to describe it.
Objects.
Like
Or
so anything that doesn't look like it should be there, like like a book has been opened and it's starting to spread, like a bubble or a waste, like a space that doesn't exist.
No, you don't
anything
see
like
any of that.
oh, strange. It didn't look like it was
Nothing!
raining. Why is the rain warm?
Nothing. There's
no.
nothing.
Up. Now you're now above the nearby rocks and the stranded Mary. There's one person in the crow's nest just staring at Mary, is looking at you like.
I point back.
Raccoon ho!
Oh, he's
What?
fine.
Wow.
That's racist.
I don't think it's racist
That's
so much as the
slut-shaming.
fact, the derogatory
Oh,
comment
right.
towards women.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's kind of like saying
Tanuki
cunt.
slut.
You just can't
This character isn't a slut.
I know. He shows his balls. all
Still
the
got
time,
his
though.
scrot and everything, though.
I don't even, like stuff. Anyway, so now I'm what? I'm like
You don't see
100
any-
feet.
90.
90
You're
feet
90
up.
feet. You don't see any of the things you described.
No, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. There's nothing.
If you go up higher, will you be able to see much more?
You know it's fucking dark, right?
I did the math, by the way. If you did the full 5 minutes, you would get 1,800 feet, and he would take 900 damage on falling. So up to you. That would kill him instantaneously. He would get no death saves. He would just die.
That would also kill whatever he...
Fucking
my
crater.
God.
I had to create a goddamn crater on my way in.
That's that. At that height, the water is cement.
I am not a fireball.
Tactical Tanuki strike.
Remy, I'm losing connection.
Okay, no, don't you do this. Don't you do this.
Clear launch
Fall, like,
detected.
really, really fast until like the last moment.
Ah!
Roll a fortitude save.
This is the best thing that's ever
30.
30. Great
Rolling
job.
pretty good.
Ooh. I'm gonna tell a joke just because I think you'll appreciate it. You're stopped 3 feet above the ground. and then one little poop just lands in the sand.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I shat myself. I shat myself. I shat myself.
Oh, what have you been eating?
Well, this was fun. I walk up to the pirate.
Worth the try.
Yeah, what you do is gonna be better than
It won't be.
Oh, I fucking destroyed this. All right, whatever.
Remy,
So
you
all
should
these walls are
probably
fucking-
avoid raspberries from now on.
It's kind of soft, right? It's kind of soft. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna.
I'm gonna tear off this terminal.
I'll be back in a
There you
second.
go. Okay.
I head to the beach.
Yar.
Drag my butt on the sand.
I slam my hand on the table next to him. Hey, I'm gonna ask you some questions and you're gonna answer them.
Yar.
Yar.
Can you say anything besides "yar"?
Oh, yar.
Oh, yar.
Because technically, where's your boss?
Oh, yar. Points towards the stranded Mary.
I don't like you.
Yar.
Have you seen anything that looks like a stone bookshelf?
Yar.
I hate you. I hate you. I take a fish and I slap him with it and leave.
What the fuck, man?
There it was.
I walk back over to the group. All right, so killing the townspeople probably won't accomplish anything, but it might be therapeutic.
I'd love to try. I'm gonna head in.
You're gonna head into where? Where are you
Oh,
going?
we're in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're in the town.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean you're in. Yeah, you're. You need to find. Characters that my ass would have written about. Horrible things.
To the
Whatever.
brothel.
Yes. You need. It's going to be therapeutic once you finally learn to play your dumb character down.
You head to the brothel.
I don't know.
Brothel!
But I understand the joke was irresistible.
No, I think he wasn't saying anything about what Mustafa was saying. He's just like, let's just go to the brothel.
Because you're a womanizer.
Huh?
I hear a lot of cooking not being done. No, I'm totally kidding.
Nobody laughed harder than Megan on this.
It's funny because it's so not him.
It's funny because I could hit 933 on my phone at any time.
What is that?
A code to not your car bomb.
Oh. Well, I feel real relaxed about that then. Someone else's car bomb, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna let someone else take the lead here.
Yeah.
'cause-
Is there anybody else that has a bunch of like? Does anybody be able to talk to these
like
sorts
face
of people?
I actually
skills?
have really good
Like-
intimidation, and I don't want to do that here.
Is there anybody that
Yeah.
one is charismatic and two has spent time amongst people around a brothel?
Me?
I'm sorry. No,
What about your
we're
character,
talking about
though?
characters. Yeah, it's characters. We're talking about characters.
Also me.
Okay.
Alright.
I wish you would have made a character for this campaign. All right. So they're doing a full review here. which is wild. Because
Ba-dum,
yeah, about the fourth song you've heard is way more lines than most other motherfucker in this entire book.
Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself part of the
fucking
family. I'm taking to you. I swear, it's clear. We're going to get along.
Why is that the one musical you know?
I like Oliver.
You've known him a long time. What's that?
It's,
leaning on
It's
the
just
lamp.
surprisingly funny to me that
You
someone
may
who
think-
fucking hates musicals
I look a tramp.
I love Oliver.
knows the music to Oliver, which is probably one of the worst fucking musicals.
It's the best musical ever.
All right. Velmora. Shut up, Chad.
Wonderful. Is there anybody like, you know?
There's a
matron,
madam.
someone- Okay.
There's
Yep,
a
that's
madam.
what I'm
You can
looking
tell. In through the door inside, there's a desk. You can see her occasionally talking to people walking in and out.
I'm just gonna walk up.
Okay, so you walk in to speak with the madam.
Hi. Looking for an ogre. Willing to pay for some information.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the same lady.
Absolutely. I'll wait a minute. Well,
Do you recognize me?
I do. Are you a repeat customer?
Yes.
Do you have a punch card?
Yes.
6 one's free.
I'm your favorite
611.
and your best customer. I would expect you to know me.
Go ahead and roll. Diplomacy.
Deception.
Deception.
Deception. I know what game we're in and all the skills involved in it.
Deception.
24.
24?
Mhm.
Yes. I've clearly seen you recently. So, one of the good rooms?
Yes, please. Also, need information on an ogre.
Absolutely. In a moment.
No, now.
Very well. Maggie, you take over. She follows you into a room. There's no doors on any of the interior rooms, there's just curtains. She leads you in past the their heavy carpet-like
Beaded
drapes.
curtains.
Leads you in to a well laundered but also not comfortable bedroom. You know what I mean? It's been cleaned, at least.
Ish. They hosed it down.
My God, if you put a black light in there, it'd look like a Jackson Pollock. The
Kind of like the Tubbery in the 90s.
you, I can't recall your name.
Call me Val.
Val.
Mhm.
Thank you for returning to us. The ogre. He's always up at this, but he's not.
No, he's not, and that's the problem.
Why is he not?
You tell me.
Because he's staying somewhere else.
Where is that?
I'm very he's over. Oh, I don't feel good. She walks over and sits down on the bed. There's a green in her gills.
Take a deep breath. I'll use. Can prestidigitation make like a breeze? I don't know what prestidigitation does, but just like
Sure.
just want to breeze her face a little
It
bit.
sucks that there's no words attached to the spell.
I feel like that's within the scope
Yeah,
of it, though,
yeah,
to
it
circulate
does.
Yeah,
the
I
air.
just want like a little, just like fresh air.
Oh, thank you. There's no fan in here. He stormed out, but then he settled in. Why can I see? Oh,
Just describe what you're seeing.
you're here and I'm here, but I see a stone building and I'm also in a wood building, and I'm in Mortala, but I'm here, and then there's another.
Focus on the ogre.
He left stranded Mary and angry, but he's at the hole. He's at the hole. I saw him here, there.
Is that the name of the brothel?
What is the hole? Where is the hole?
And cave. Fort. Different. Why can I see other places?
Because you're a special being. It's okay. This is normal. You're used to it.
I don't feel well.
Yep, just keep breathing.
Oh. Sorry. I just need water.
Just yell, water! We need some water!
They're all just outside.
Lovely.
This is a fun trip.
What is it she's doing in there?
In that case, I will use message.
They started a quick show about dogs outside, and you really liked the first half of it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, when you come out, everyone's dead.
I was pretty close with the donkey show.
I will message into his brain.
Remy or Quinlan?
Quinlan.
Oh, the useful one. Okay, yeah. That's a good call.
Hey, bartender from before's here. Needs water. Bring it and get over here now.
All right, I want to search for water.
You see a nearby kitchen building, basically. That just makes us tribute stuff. There'd be a water barrel there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dip in a couple mugs. Deliver it.
Mm-hmm. Quinlan walks in.
All right, here you go.
Thanks. Water for you. All right. The hole, the cave that you see the ogre at, is it nearby?
He's not. He's there, but he's not in front of me. He's there.
This is all I can get from her.
I'm waiting.
You're there?
No, there's another place. That's the end. There's a cliff. And a shipwreck. And that's the end.
This is the end.
She starts crying,
My
but not looking
only
sad.
friend. The end.
I'm sorry.
Can you take us to him?
No, I don't know how to get there. I just am there. Vilmar, 2 minutes later, just holding innards.
Mm-hmm.
How does this work?
Takes everything in me not to use some advanced interrogation techniques.
You got water.
I do. I was about to splash it in her face, I'm not gonna lie, and I held back.
Yeah, splash it on her face. That's what I meant.
With a towel on it.
Mm-hmm. While she's upside down.
Right, she's leaning back. And,
Don't worry, we're only simulating drowning.
Mm-hmm.
It's not real drowning.
Real
It's,
drowning.
It's different. It's different than that.
It's really uncomfortable that all of us as citizens know how the entire process of waterboarding works.
And could do it.
This is
Not
not
that we're
a
capable
good
of it,
place to
we
live.
know how
Don't
to
come
do it.
if you for outside the United States. Don't come here. It's a hellscape.
I could do it.
Yeah. Once waterboarded a dude in a movie. So there you go. Like for reals. He was like cool with it. Thought that was weird. He got a little boner. It's weird.
Just ram me.
Well, holy shit.
I'm gonna break down everybody else except for you.
Wonderful. Well, outside of Gray, Cave, Hole, anything else you can tell us about there? Like, look around. If you are there, look around. What else do you see?
Cliff. There's a
Yep.
tower.
Stop looking at me, Patrick.
That was my grandmother's nickname.
There's only one way for a ship to get in. Unless you walk the whole island. He has a large house. There's a screams from underneath the kitchen.
Is this the ogre's kitchen?
The whole fort. It's a fort. There are walls.
What else? Keep going. Think harder.
She passes out in front of you.
Gonna slap her.
Doesn't do anything.
Shake her. I mean, she like out cold.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guess that's all we're getting at her. We'll head out. Head to our captain friend.
You were there the whole time, Quinn? Anything to say?
I was only there once I brought the
I know.
the water in.
Yeah.
If these are areas that Mustafa knows about, if we describe it to him, maybe we can get around.
Literally what I'm going to do. Thank you so much. Head to Mustafa.
Wow.
Boy,
Holy shit.
Remy was right.
Shatter mind.
Oh, I was smart enough to wait till you walked out of the room.
shatter
I didn't
testicles?
say he was smart.
Cast shatter on testicles?
Mustafa!
Yes, I'm still in this fucking cage.
Just walk out of the cage.
There's no door.
Yeah.
And I don't break out until dawn.
Oh, fucking mind.
I assume the rest of us saw you leaving and went with.
When you say there's no door, I'm imagining that there's a cage and there's a place where a door would be, and the door is gone. Is that correct? Or
Yeah.
are you saying
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Then I will walk in.
Huh?
I will walk in.
No, it's 4 walls.
There's no
There's
place
Oh,
for
so
a door.
I'm imagining
It's
No.
just bars.
there's a blank spot where a door would be, and
No,
a door does not
there's
exist.
nothing. The
Okay.
same reason Fixer's stuck in one too.
There's no way out or in or out.
They can't get out till dawn. You see, that's the story. That's what that's what I keep saying. We got to follow the story.
How'd you get in there?
Okay.
They lifted it up and put it on top of. Lift it up.
It's not going to matter if you get out now. It's not going to matter. We're not following the story.
He's just gonna sit there until tomorrow morning.
Well,
anyway.
he definitely needs to be back in there before we progress the story.
Oh, yeah. I see where you're going. So by dawn, you got to be back in here.
Well,
and so then
O'Reilly
we-
doesn't need to be in here. I flip a cage up.
Thank you. All right, go ahead, please.
Mustafa,
Yes.
we're looking for a place that a ship can only go one direction, or you can walk an entire island to get there. A fort, a large house that would probably have a basement that's like a cave with a bunch of gray walls.
The hole.
Yes,
Yeah, I know what that is.
we need to go there. Now, that's where the ogre is.
Why would he? He's not at the hole. He's never at the hole.
Well, he is right now.
Well, I don't know how to get in there. It's the only place I've never sailed. It's impossible.
Is it on this island?
No.
Well, then we're not leaving you here because
Can
we
you-
can't drive the boat
It's
without you.
it's a prison in a cave on a cliff.
Can you get us there before dawn?
No.
What does that even mean here?
I don't
you
think
make a
it will
good point,
become
huh?
dawn until we progress the story, and the ogre needs to be here to progress the story.
Good point.
I awake in the hole. I awake in the hole.
Oh, after you were captured here?
No. Later on, I shipwreck and I awake in the hole. I don't know how to get in. I don't know how to get out.
We can figure that out if you know where it is.
What if one of us acted as a stand-in for the ogre in the fight at dawn? Well, no, then we would die.
I'm sorry. Aren't we supposed to be playing the story?
We are, but we need to find the ogre to be in the place that the ogre is for the fight, for the story to progress. And the ogre is not. The ogre has gone off script.
Hold on. The story progressed without the ogre, though.
Why did that happen?
Amari?
That's where I'm at.
Amari?
Well, they got captured by, but that was.
I got one of those headache things. if he gave a big script and the other guards acted like you were there and he was there.
Yes.
Monologue, right. Why don't you just pretend to fight him at the beach?
You mean pretend to fight an invisible thing?
Yes.
We could put like a little tennis ball there, so you can picture where he would be before they put in the CGI.
I don't know what a tennis ball is.
I don't know either.
If you really need it, I can stand in for him. Don't kill me.
But I killed him.
Dude, fucking man, you never acted?
All right, we find the biggest guy.
You aim right here. I go, I am slain, and fall over.
All right, we find the biggest guy still on the island. We physically move them to the spot.
The story progressed with nothing actually happening, so the story will just progress.
That's my point. The story kept going without him.
Okay, well, I don't like this cage. Flip it up.
Why do I feel cold?
So just stay here. It'll be fine in the morning. We'll
He-
rest.
He stands up. Sand in my jaws.
I got
Rest,
sand everywhere.
Go
so.
eat. Wait for the dawn. The shipwreck will happen. We'll end up there. That or we have to go off script. 2 options.
I think we're off script either way.
There's no way. Yo, we didn't do this. It's fine. We'll just show back up, as you said. Everything will go as written.
Oh, yeah. Even if you leave, it'll all go as written.
What? Let's go find some fucking fish or something. He starts walking. The entire sky fills with a singular face. A ghostly apparition.
All right, we're going to go ahead and turn around.
I grab him as he's walking away. No,
We're
gonna
gonna
lead you
stay
back
on
in the cage.
I told you.
Doesn't seem to matter.
Don't listen to Remy. Don't listen to
The
Remy
face
because
fills
he's just
the
a
sky.
big dummy
Put him
motherfucker.
in the cage.
I don't know a goddamn thing. I'm just a big.
Coalesces in a
tanuki.
single
I'm
light.
barely above a dog. No one gives a good shit about me.
Becomes a shooting star. And somewhere very far away, you hear reverberating through the rocks of the islands, the trees, and the shores,
Boom.
a roar. Thank you very much for watching.
Asshole.
Woo! We'll be back tomorrow with Mirth. Woo!
Woo.
Where they definitely become a full party together, all of them at the same time.
No, that's not a thing that happens.
Why do you have me stuck with them?
They're in a dungeon crawl, and not once have they all stood in the same fucking 10-foot square as
Seems
each other.
like they aggressively tried to split the party.
Yeah.
Not you.
No. He's the worst fucking one so far.
I mean, he
I was
tried
following.
Brought him in as an NPC with
Well, he tried to get
pre-denounced
back
ideas.
together with him, didn't he?
Didn't.
Never mind.
I'm disappointed in
I
all of
started
them.
something.
I think of all of them as stepchildren that I'm just waiting till they turn 18. I love them. I'm supposed to love them. Sunday, maybe we'll play Antonic and Tail.
I don't see why we wouldn't. Are we magically missing a bunch of people?
Generally. And then, what are we?
You know what?
Canis. We're at Canis.
There's gonna be.
We're not at Kanos yet. We're still dealing with the aftermath of killing the orcs.
Yeah, that was fun though.
Yeah.
And then next week we'll be back with this, and they'll do fine.
We'll be fine.
We're gonna do great.
We'll be fine.
We're gonna do
We'll
great.
be fine.
Assuming
Yeah, that'll be
Someone
that would be great.
pulls their share.
Just get him. Wow.
Just fight him. You can take him. Just fight him.